Hey everyone, it's Gabe here with week... I can't remember. This week's topic is gender and body dysphoria. So, I know that there are varying levels of dysphoria amongst all people in some ways, but gender and body dysphoria, while not specific to the trans community, is more prevalent. What one person experiences is different from another, and I do experience body dysphoria, not intensely all the time, but at certain points in time. Specifically the once a month during what I like to call Shark Week. That is particularly when my feelings of dysphoria are the highest towards my body, due to the fact that my body is, in a sense, betraying me, doing things that it should not do, such as bleeding. And that's fairly accurate there. I've experienced body and gender dysphoria for a while, before I knew what it was called. Like, whenever I was younger and I started to develop, I didn't feel right, and that it wasn't very strong at the time because I have a tendency not to care about things. I tend to go off in my own little la 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 world, so that was a benefit for me. So my dysphoria was not as bad. It's not as bad so much for other people's either. It's not so strong that I want to kill myself like some people that I do know who do experience it to that level. But it is very strong sometimes, where I feel like I am less than safe alone by myself due to the fact that something wrong is happening with me. My best way of dealing with dysphoria is to try to remind myself that this is not permanent. Someday, hopefully soon actually, I will be starting testosterone, and I will be stopping things that disturb me greatly or bother me on a deep level. I won't have to worry so much about, my more female traits, such as the curves and the higher voice that can be corrected. What I think will probably bother me most will be not being able to get top surgery for a while. I intend to go to culinary school in the near future, and that's going to cost me a lot of money, so I probably won't be able to afford to have my surgery, and that's going to continue to bother me a lot. Like, if I had the opportunity to either get on testosterone or have surgery, I'd probably have the surgery, because having breasts frequently makes me feel disgusting, and I hate it. But just if there's someone out there suffering from body or gender dysphoria, you can always think that you don't have to be something specific. If there's something about your body that you do not like, you can change it safely in a healthy way so that you aren't suffering anymore. The way I personally do cope with it, other than, reminding myself that nothing is permanent, that someday everything's going to be different, is by reading transition stories of other trans people. Does help me a lot. If I feel like things are hopeless, I can, go off and look at a story about someone who struggled and was able to come out better for it. They're now fully transitioned, happy, living life as their proper gender. It's that sort of thing that does help a lot for me, and I hope it can maybe help you too. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at giving advice. I openly admit that I tend to not give the best advice, or I don't follow my own advice when it is good, because I'm stubborn like that. This is going to be a pretty short video as well. I know most of mine have been for the past several weeks. Someday soon we'll have a long video from me, and you guys will get sick of me pretty fast. But I will, for now, talk to you guys later. I hope that you found this informative, even though I did ramble, and I'm aware of that. I'm sorry again. But I will see you all next week. I should be appearing on Tuesday, actually. Thank you, and have a great week.
I'm taking her home with me.